Welcome to another Warhammer 40K video. In this video, we're gonna be looking at Christmas Battleforce boxes for year 2025. And yes, you are right. It's a prediction video. It's in the title, so if you read the title, you already know. But it is my predictions. So I will be looking what I think could be in those Battleforce boxes we could expect in November that Games Workshop will give us. The first thing we should expect is rise in price. Let's be honest, it is rise in price sounds very good, by the way. It is something that have been going on for a while now. We had them last year for 180, this year for 190. So yeah, 2025 it's gonna be 200 euros. So in euros, we're gonna be expected to buy them for 200 euros, and that's what they're gonna be priced at. So let's get straight down into it. But before I get down into it, I will tell you how did I build these lists and why did I do these lists the way I did them. It's simple. I just went with the previous year boxes. I looked at some patterns and things they tried to sell. Usually it's like stocks of things they had in a while or came release and could be interesting at that moment. So that's how I try to think when I was building these boxes. So keep that in mind. And yeah, let's get down into it. The first box we're gonna have on our list is the Emperor's Children. Yes, this one I call the Sons of the Serpent. So you can probably expect what's gonna be inside. Of course, there inside is gonna be Fulgrim himself, the Primarch of Emperor's Children. He's worth 365 points and is priced around 135 euros. So that's Fulgrim already inside the box for 365 points. The second thing that's gonna be in the box, and it's gonna be two of those, it's gonna be the Flawless Blades. I know you want the Noise Marines there, but they gonna give you the Flawless Blades because they know you're gonna buy the Noise Marines anyway. So Flawless Blades it is, baby. So it's the Flawless Blades. We're gonna have 2 packs of them, so in total 6 miniatures, which will be together 220 points worth 95 euros in total, but by box it's 47.50. So yeah, 95 for 2 boxes. And the second unit inside of this box, and the last unit, I'm sorry, not gonna be a very diverse group, it's gonna be Tormentors. Let's be honest, they're not gonna give us the best units. They're good units. They're good units, and they are very short spectrum of what Emperor's Children right now have, and Tormentors are good. So we will get 20 Tormentors for 340 points, and in total they are valued at 110 euros. So 55 euros for each box, but in total it's for 2 boxes 110 euros. And with that in mind, if the box would be 200 euros, the total cost inside of this box, and I think this box is going to be the best box, we'll get 925 points and stuff worth 340 euros. Which means if the box is going to be worth 200 euros, that means we're going to have savings of 140 euros. So not a bad looking box. It's a nice looking box. I hope they will go for it. I know Fulgrim and the Emperor's Children are kind of new, and maybe this box won't make it this year because it's kind of new, but it might because they might have a lot of them right now in the stock. So it would be easier to repack it and put it in the new boxes and get our money. So that's why I think it will be happening, and if not, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be next year. So this is my first prediction. Let's go into the second box. The second box is gonna make a lot of people happy. And this is the Xenos box because we have to get a Xenos box. And it's the Aeldari box. And I know, I'm sorry. I know Aeldari fans and people, I know you're gonna be already yelling like, there's no fucking way they're gonna do this for us. We have to pray. We have to hope they're gonna give us Aeldari box. So this one I call the Wrath Spider Cohort. So you can already guess probably what's going to be inside of that. So we start with the first unit, and that is the Warp Spider. So it's going to be the spidery look box. Inside of this box, we'll get 12 of them. So 2 units by 6, which are worth 190 points, if I'm right, which is 51 euros, 25 cents by each box, which is in total for these guys 102.50 euros. So 102.50 euros. Nice looking so far. Then we will have to get something, someone to lead them, maybe. So we will get the Lichis or Lichis. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right. You can go down and comment and destroy me if you want to. We'll get this guy, which is 120 points at this moment and is worth 35 euros. And then we will get the Vref Knight. I know. The Vref Knight. And you need to get the points. And I don't think they will give us a lot of minis in the box. They will rather give us, like they did with last year with the Tyranids, one big mini in there. And because the Vref Knight is 435 points and is worth 130 euros, is the big ticket item in this box, which means in total this box is gonna have 745 points, which is not bad. It's decent, and we'll have items worth 267 euros and 50 cents. So that means we will have savings of 67 euros and 50 cents in total. So not bad looking box. I think it's a decent box. If you are starting Aeldari army, this could be a possible thing. I know Aeldari fans, you haven't been treated nice, but this, we deserve it. I'm not an Aeldari fan, but I mean, come on. Aeldari need a box, and these are kind of new miniatures, so give them a box, please. So this is my second box, and let's get moving into the third box. And this third box is SpaceWolves box. And I know, this one is kind of, might not happen. I'm kid. Why I think it will happen is this one I put there because it's that stock. They have a lot of stuff that people are buying, let's be honest, but they just came out with a lot of new miniatures and people want them. So how to sell them and multitudes, bigger multitudes, get them in the not a Battleforce box. Because we got them only so far, the new miniatures, only in the army box. So this way, it's the same thinking like with the Emperor's Children. I think this is gonna be the Space Marine box for the Christmas, and it's gonna be the Claws of Russ. That's what I called it. I know. It's not gonna be Lehman Russ in there, but it's gonna be kind of the second best thing from SpaceWolves. It's gonna be new miniature of Logan Grimnar, which is very nice. I like the old one on the freaking, what was it called, on the with the wolves on the freaking chariot. That was pretty cool. But the new Logan Grimnar looks mean as hell. Let's get into this. It's 110 points in total for Logan Grimnar and 55 euros. So that's our first unit in the box. Then the second unit in the box, and I think we will get two of these as the Wolfguard Terminators. Because let's be honest, Logan Grimnar is a Terminator leader and he could lead with these guys. So it makes sense to give us those Terminators 2 off. But it is one of the better units, so they might just give us one. You never know. But I'm saying 2 right now, which is in total 340 points for 110 euros. So that's 2 squads of Wolfguard Terminators. And then we get the Grey Hunters, which will get only 1 squad, which is 180 points in the game at this moment. And 51 euros and 25 cents. So Grey Hunters, 10 of them. And then we get, of course, the Blood Claws, because they made them right now. It will give us 10 Blood Claws, which is 135 points in the game, and 51 euros again, and 25 cents. So in total, inside of this box, kind of similar to Aeldari with the points, it's 765 points, and it's worth literally the same amount of money as the Aeldari box, 267 euros and 50 cents, which makes it again the savings of 67 euros 50 cents. I mean, if this was a box and I already have a SpaceWolf army, I would buy it. It has Grey Hunters, which many people, my god, and Blood Claws in the army set. They do have a combat patrol that just came out with Wolfguard Terminators, but you never know. You never know. So this is my third box that I'm predicting for this Christmas, and let's go into the fourth one. And now into the fourth one, I'm gonna go with a box that I will think is the least possible box that they might give us, because I would like to see it, but it's they know people will buy it, and they already gave us Battle Force recently for this thing, and it's the Chaos Knights. The Chaos Knights at this moment are very good in the game, in the tabletop, so they might not give us this because it's an open army. They would sell it straight away. But the previous years we did get the Knights multiple times, so maybe it's time for the Chaos Knights. And this name of the box is gonna be the Infernal Host. That's what I called it. Inside of this box, we'll get the new Knight, the Knight Ruinator. I hope I pronounced it right. Which is 350 points in the game, and it's worth 155 euros. So very expensive. But it's the new mini, new cool stuff, and for them to move the stock, they might put it and include it inside. You never know. You never know. And with that, we will get 2 units, so 4 in total, of War Dogs. So War Dogs, they are in total 560 points, and for the total 2 of units, basically 4 War Dogs, it's 150 euros. So this box in total should be 305 euros. Pretty cool. This box in total should be 910 points. So almost the best box in point wise, because all Emperor's Children were better, but they might give us worse Emperor's Children. You never know. 305 euros. So the stuff inside is worth 305 euros, which means we will have savings of 105 euros. So as I like to do at the end of the videos, make like a small summary of what we talked about and what we got. So in the end, we came up with 4 Battleforce boxes. My prediction was that. And the best one was the Emperor's Children. Let's be honest, it would make sense. It's new miniatures. It was the biggest discount, a lot of points, so pretty cool. The same way was the Chaos Knights, which was kind of new knight, and the best points and the biggest saving. And then on the third place, I would say it was tied between Aeldari and SpaceWolves, because they both got new miniatures this edition. So it might be a tie. It depends how loud the Aeldari fans would be, because they haven't got anything in so many years. So definitely go down in the comments and write down what you think. What should we get? What you predicting could be a possible? We get Astra Militarum. Will we get some more Chaos or different Chaos? Maybe Mechanicus. Maybe Imperial Agents. You never know. Or some other Xenos. Maybe Leagues of Votan. They have a lot of new miniatures right now. Maybe they will give us the older ones, so we could buy the new ones with the older ones, and do that. So you never know what we get. It's Christmas. This is a prediction video, so definitely take it with a lot of grain of salt. And definitely go down in the comments and tell me what you think could be a possibility, or what you think, or what you agree or disagree with me on. Go down. I will definitely read your comments. I like to do that and talk and build a community, talk to the people. And if you have any questions about the hobby or stuff, definitely go down in the comments. I would like to answer your question and help you as much as I can. So we could more play, more of us can be here, and we can get bigger discounts in the future. So don't forget to save money for Christmas, because Battleforce boxes are definitely coming. And yeah, save money, be happy, and enjoy your time with this hobby. Bye-bye.